Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday, October 3rd, and welcome back to another episode of AMA Air. It is October Build Month, so we've got a lot to share, including a special giveaway we're going to do this year.
That's right. And we have Brian Schiller from Dubro to talk about their partnership with AMA, who's going to be providing some really awesome prizes today and all the way through NATS 2024.
So, all this and a lot more on this episode of AMA Air. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of AMA Air. I am your co-host today, Lee Ray. Our buddy Matt is out sick today. We wish him the best recovery, but filling in for Matt. That's the best part of it. He's filling in for you. Aaron Dobbs, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm ready for the season.
You are. I see that. Do you got the pumpkin spice lattes running too?
Every time I can go to Starbucks, I most certainly do. So yes, and the Starbucks creamer is in the fridge, which I had this morning. So we're all set on pumpkin spice.
So I have to ask, how's the weather up there right now?
It's actually really nice out. It's almost eerily warm. It's like 80, 85 degrees and super sunny, but I'm ready for that to go away and for it to be cold. I mean, not cold, just good fall weather.
That's good. Well, I hope you guys get some good weather. We are still dealing with some heat, but it looks like we're going to have a cold front come through. So I'm crossing my fingers because I got an event I'll talk about later in the show. But right now, guys, boy, this is a fun episode. Every episode's fun, but this one's even more so because you guys have a chance to win some goodies. So actually, this is all Erin's gig. She's going to talk a lot, and we've got a special guest. So I'm going to give the show over to Erin, and then we're just going to roll with it, guys. Sit back and enjoy our chat with Brian from Dubro. Go, Erin.
Yeah, so let's see. In 2023 for the Nationals, Dubro came on as our diamond level sponsor for that event. And it was such a well-received partnership and everything went according to plan, as you would say. And Brian has become a very good friend within this industry, and Dubro wants to do more with AMA. And what better way to get involved is to include Dubro in Build Month. So we all love to build. It's time to sit down and chill out and enjoy some cooler weather and get building. I know what I'm working on this October. It's a Mustang for Tyler that I haven't finished that I started like a year ago, but we're not going to talk about that. So finish those builds. And if you guys can, you can see Brian on the show now, but Brian's going to have some really cool giveaways for people that are on the show and listening live today. Brian, you're more than welcome to take it away.
Yeah, no, obviously since NATS came about and we had the opportunity to sponsor the NATS, I'm fairly new here at Dubro, and one of the things our owner, Brian Bajkowski, implemented in my mind is we have to support the AMA, because without you guys, the hobby could potentially go away. So when we saw the opportunity to sponsor what I call the Super Bowl of model aviation, it was just a no-brainer for us. We've been in business. We were just talking about it before this started. 65 years in the hobby industry next year. So we were super grateful to have that opportunity, and the response from attendees, from the actual NATS, customers of ours, sending in emails and messages through social media and stuff, just saying thank you so much for sponsoring the NATS and continuing to help carry on this competition that everybody looks forward to every year.
Absolutely. So Brian, I know, was in the middle of a fishing show in Florida, and the poor guy had to drive like a full day to get up to AMA to meet at Bob Evans' breakfast. And I knew when he pulled in the parking lot that he and I were going to hit it off because he pulled in an F-150. So I knew that we were going to get along great with Dubro.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a long trek from Orlando, but well worth it. I was super glad that I had that opportunity to stop by AMA headquarters, see the grounds, talk to some of the people there that were practicing for the Mulva Hill and things like that. And not only that, but just seeing the passion that some of our customers have. It's one thing to hear them talk about their builds and their projects over the phone, but to actually have a face-to-face conversation with them. And I forget the gentleman's name we talked to that one afternoon, Aaron, but it was just it was completely fascinating to me that his passion and his drive. And he pulled out an airplane that he previously won competitions with years ago, and seeing the look on his face to have that thing flying again in the same competition, it was pretty cool.
I don't remember that member's name either. And they had another free flight competition on site last weekend, I believe, or the weekend before last, and he was there. And so the passion remains. They drove in from California, Texas a couple weekends ago. So, it's not just the Nats, which is that pinnacle event, but it's all year long that our members are very passionate. So we appreciate the support.
Absolutely.
Yeah, same. Hey, I'm going to jump in now that we've got several people watching the show live. Thank you guys for joining us. But if some of you may already be aware, we're doing a giveaway with Dubro, and you guys get to participate right now. We're choosing winners live on the show. So here's all you have to do is just enter in the comment section, #DubroNats. There you go. It's right there on the screen. Our producer's awesome. So that's all you have to do. Once you've entered that in the comments section, you are automatically entered to win. We will randomly select winners every 10 minutes or so. And all we'll do is ask you to reach out to us. We'll leave you some information. We'll announce the winner. And good luck to all you guys, because I can already tell you, I have one of the giveaway prizes and I love it. It's a sander. Look, it's on the screen right there. I put gaff tape on mine so I can use it to hold it a little tighter because it's all aluminum. But these are great. So I encourage all of you to look at them. All right, don't forget the hashtag, Brett Becker. He's a friend of mine. You got to put the hashtag. So anyway, follow the instructions, put in #DubroNats, and get a chance to win. We'll be, again, announcing them every 10 minutes or so. But let's get back to the show with Aaron and Brian. First off, I also brought some of my swag. I mean, we all have that. Of course, a lot of metric screws are always helpful. So I'm sure you see that. And for some of you, I don't know if you guys are watching the YouTube channel, but there's a instruction courses, 101 courses to teach you how to use tools. I have one of the wire benders here that I did a video for Dubro, a very useful tool. So I hope you guys go on the website and check out their stuff.
Yeah, I actually don't have it in front of me. I got misguided having to do the show from home, but I have fishing lures, a new flag for our boat, and I also purchased arrow pullers and pens for my nephew who bow hunts. So Dubro doesn't just provide really cool, awesome things for the hobby of model aviation, but they also do fishing and hunting. So I think anybody can squeeze in with a good hobby there.
Yeah, Brian, do you want to talk about that? Do you want to share some stuff about your fishing and archery gear?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously everybody knows Dubro in the model airplane world, but back when Dewey Broberg and his son were, running the company, their two big passions were bow hunting and fishing. And some of the products that we made on the hobby side ended up somehow working their way into the fishing and archery world. And, they were like, hey, we got something here. Just like when Dewey Broberg came up with the quick clip, back in '59, it was like, hey, we could apply this to our other passions and hobbies that we have. So we also have Pine Ridge Archery and we have Dubro Fishing, and, as well as all our hobby stuff. The fishing and hunting things are all made in-house here. I shouldn't say all, 98 to 99% is all made in-house, made in the USA. So That's something we like to pride ourselves on. And, it was just something that spiraled off of that. So on the archery side, we make a lot of accessories for bows, hunting items, things like that, fishing. Aaron mentioned flag for a boat. We make these really cool flag clips, fishing lures, rod holders, storage solutions, things like that. So, we've kind of expanded into these other aspects here, but it just continues to grow. And, with Brian Byczowski taking over in 2020 pre-COVID, obviously things got crazy in any hobby industry. And now we're really able to buckle down and focus on new products and continue and evolve all three divisions, which is a constant job, but it's good to see a company that's been around for 65 years still evolving and wanting to push forward in all three individual categories.
That's awesome. So I have to ask, did you kill the duck or the goose that's on the wall there?
Actually, no, that was one of our previous employees. He actually moved to Texas to basically retire. So he's like, hey, I got some duck mounts. You guys want them for the shop? And I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? This little nook here is in the corner of my office. And we do a lot of video demonstrations and things like that in here. And I was like, we'll just hang them on the wall. So.
Perfect. Love it.
Good variety there. Well, I can tell you, I think, over half my planes surely have Dubro products inside them or on top of them or were made by them. So you're definitely a household name.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Because I don't necessarily come from the model airplane background. And when I took the role here in marketing and sales for Dubro, I've really fallen into it and fell in love with it. And I think it was kind of cool as well because I'm coming at it from a different direction, right? And so, getting to sit down and talk to guys like you, Lee, that have used the products for, I just talked to a gentleman this morning. I've been using Dubro for 55 years, and I'm working on this project. And it's just cool to hear that and say that, because I know there's products that I use in other things in my life that, I've been using since I was a child, which is cool. It's nice to see that, still going on.
Yeah, it's like a favorite tool you may have in your toolbox. So
Oh yeah,
definitely those parts are used often and appropriately. They keep the airplane in the air.
for sure. For sure.
Follow the instructions, folks. So since you have several items there, we've told people that there's a giveaway. We haven't shown anybody what the giveaway items are. Would you mind picking a few up?
Yeah, we got all kinds of things. We just came out with the 22-inch quicksand bar. So we just released this 2 weeks ago. And that was an item by popular demand. Obviously, this was an item that many people were familiar with, because we also have the 5.5 and 11-inch versions, which I saw you hold up your 5.5 earlier. So we got a set of those to give away to one lucky person, and then we'll also we can give away an individual 22-inch bar as well if you'd like.
Well, I see something that, guess what? We're just going to go ahead and give it away right now, folks. Right in front of your laptop is a set of Dubro tires.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
I think a lot of us have Dubro tires in theirs. In fact, this is a shout out to my buddy Terry. On our plane for RC Roundtable podcast is a huge set of inflatable Dubro tires that he gave me a Dubro pump for, because I didn't know you had to blow them up. I'm so used to just the regular tires. I've never had the big tires that you put air in them. But we're going to give away a set of tires. And this, if I'm correct, Brian, this is a set of tires for the winner's choice, correct?
Whoever wins can choose what tires they want. I got a sample of the vintage tires up here. Everybody's familiar with the low bounce chrome.
Oh, the chrome. There you go.
Micro sport wheels. We got the Cub tires. So whoever wins can let us know what set of tires they would prefer to get. And I just threw these up here because they were small. And I probably should have grabbed a bigger one so it blocked this face here. But Mom always said I had a face for radio. So
Well, right now we're showing the number of people who have correctly, Brett, typed in the hashtag DoBroNats. So we only have 26 entries. We've got a lot more people watching, so we're encouraging more people. So go ahead and click that draw button, Bryce, who's in the background, and we'll pick a winner who's going to win a set of tires plus a shirt. Uh-oh, look at this. It's spin the wheel. We should have some fun noises with this. What should be Brett? Or us? What if we win? It is us. Spin it one more time. We have to be here.
Congratulations, AMA.
The excitement is I'm a winner. Spawns. Okay, our YouTube guy, Spawns, you have won. And I think what we're going to ask you to do is reach out to us, I think by email. Is that correct, Bryce? Because you can put the information in the chat right there. There you go. Spawns, please send us an email at marketing@modelaircraft.org. We know who you are. We'll get more information to verify your YouTube channel, and we will discuss the wheels and your T-shirt. So congratulations. Oh, so it's even better. I don't know his nickname, but Josh says it's Dan Sponhole. So congrats.
Yeah, I feel like we need the music for The Price is Right when that happens, you know?
That's great.
Love it.
So I got to participate in Nats for the first time. Your logo was everywhere. It was great. We had in staff make the new logo, and thank you for so much for sponsoring it. But it was great to see all the naming. So, and I just want to appreciate you guys sponsoring it again, because it means a lot to those of us who want to keep going back. Again, it was my first time in almost 100 years. So the fact that you're going to help keep it alive means a lot. So appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was pretty cool to see it all firsthand myself, driving up, seeing the flags as you're coming in, the banners, things like that. And I had an awesome tour guide, Aaron, showing me around, and throughout everything leading up to Nats, she was sending us photos and everything, and it was super cool. And like I said, we were super happy, and we felt super fortunate to be part of such a great event.
Well, there are several people on staff at AMA behind the scenes that make Nats, an intricate part of everything that we do. So shout out to each and every one of them. And they are just as thankful as we are here for you guys coming back on in 2024. So thank you, Dubro. You are awesome.
Yeah, no, we appreciate the opportunity to take part in the event again and just keep it going. And like I said at the beginning of this, we just want to continue to embrace AMA and all you guys do for the hobby, and continuing to fight the FAA on certain things, and just keeping it alive, because we know as well as you guys do, without you guys, if our hobby goes away, I mean, there's 40 individuals, 50 individuals here that would be without jobs, and that's what's important to us. So we appreciate everything you guys do, and all our customers as well. I mean, we can't thank them enough for the support they've given us over the years, and just everybody being big fans of Dubro, and helping us improve when we're wrong too, right? Because not everybody gets it right, and we valid our our customers' input. Like this 22-inch sandbar, it was something that our customers had been asking for, and it was like, all right, we need to do this. So I encourage anybody out there to reach out to us if they got ideas and things like that. We're always looking for new things, and we have some great people we work with, like Terry Dunn, Joshua Orchard, guys that are big in the building community that help us figure that out. And those two guys have their pulse on the RC model aviation world, and that's super important to us to have guys like that on our side.
Well, I'm going to come right back to Joshua because I know him. He's a character. Had a great time with him at CEF. What I do want to ask our viewers right now is share with us some of your favorite Dubro products. I'd like to just see what you guys like, some of your favorite tools or some of your favorite parts or something you just can't live without. Go ahead and just put that in the chat while we're talking. But Brian, I'd like you to discuss this new master class that Joshua is doing. Can you give us some information on that?
Yeah, so that was kind of one of my brainchilds. I come from a live stream podcast background, and Josh does a ton of our Dubro 101 things. Terry used to do a bunch. Obviously, Lee, you've done one, and Josh has been doing a lot of them and doing a lot of instructional videos and things like that. And he's a great builder, and for me, who's a very much a beginner in building, um, he's really good at explaining things. And we thought, what better way to give back to the community than to do this master class. And basically, we teamed up with some great folks: the AMA, Horizon, Spectrum, Old School Model Works, and Josh is going to be building two planes side by side, Old School Model Works planes. And we're going to have a whole slew of Dubro parts in there. We're going to do one gas, one electric. So whether you're a beginner builder or a guy that's been building 50 years, Josh is a very cool guy. And I've seen some of the ideas he's thrown at me for these builds. So there's some things that even somebody that's been building for a long time can learn from Josh. And I'm going to be building one of these planes myself. So I'll be chiming in with those beginner style questions. But, um, you know, throughout this, we're going to have folks from Old School Model Works, Spectrum, things like that on these shows. Josh is going to kind of recap where we're at with the build, kind of walk you through how to do some things. And it's just going to be, an all around great learning experience. You're going to be able to win products throughout those shows, whether it's from Dubro or one of the other companies that are on at that time. And then we're going to announce a winner at NATS next year. So anytime you tune into any of those shows, your name's going to get put on a spreadsheet, and we're going to pick a random winner at NATS 2024. And that winner is going to get the choice of either the electric or the gas powered plane. And it'll be complete radio, electronics, everything, the whole shot. And
Wow.
it should be super fun. And it was a way for us to give back to our customers, and just do something fun and different that isn't kind of necessarily being done. I mean, there's a few folks out there doing it, but we just figured it'd be a cool way for our customers to learn something new, maybe learn something about some of the companies we've partnered up with that they may not be familiar with. And obviously Josh is just an awesome guy. Like I said, he can walk you through anything, talk you through anything. And
He's okay. Don't hype him up too much. He's going to get a big head, and he's going to start taking autographs in the chat room. So,
that's funny.
Love you, Josh. Love you, Josh. He's a good buddy, good pal. So I've always enjoyed working with him and seeing his build. So I look forward to watching that as well. And I'm just going to interject here because I'm running the show, and I just have to make the producer do what I ask. We're going to go ahead and do another giveaway. How's that sound?
Let's do it.
Nodding? Good. So I'm picking the prop balancer. I think, do you have the prop balancer on display there?
I got one right here hidden
Awesome.
in the laptop.
There we go. So guys, because you entered, thankfully, if you didn't, go ahead and make sure you do hashtag DubroNats. You only have to do it once, folks. I'm seeing a couple of 3 or 4 times. You guys are really desperate. We just tag the person's ID. But go ahead and spin that wheel, Bryce. We're going to give away a prop balancer. Here we go. And I haven't tried it myself, but I wonder if it can do like little tiny quad props too.
Yeah, we have some attachments for doing quad props. Some of the RC car and truck guys will balance tires and things like that on it as well. So it's got multiple.
Oh yeah,
uses.
tires.
Yeah.
I think Terry did the video on the tires. So Earl, congratulations, buddy. Again, send an email to marketing@modelaircraft.org. We will get in touch with you, and we will get your shipping info and get that prop balancer sent to you. So congratulations, and thank you for playing the game, which, by the way, those of you watching, we have 2 more giveaways, and they're building. So we have 2 more giveaways. So stay watching the show. We'll give them out to a viewer watching live. So by the way, if you're watching this recorded, sorry, too late. You touched upon Josh's videos, the masterclass. I don't know if we have them on hand, but we have a couple of one-on-one videos to show. So again, I'm asking those folks who haven't been to the Dubros YouTube channel, they do have the one-on-one class videos. They're very helpful. I have a couple out there, including one on soldering clevises, which was like one of the most popular ones I've ever done for Dubro. But soldering clevises was an important task I had to learn because of some of the larger planes. And I've seen some good work, and I've seen better work than mine, but it's always fun to see these videos. YouTube is our friend. I think we all agree. Hey, I know that chap. And they're very helpful. So encourage you to go look at all the people who offered up their teaching helpful tips, because that's how we learn.
Mhm.
And obviously, if you have videos you want to share, let us know. I'm going to jump into our favorite. We have a Facebook group called iFlyAMA. Hope you go to facebook.com/groups/iFlyAMA, join, and share some of your tips too. This is how we all learn. And as Brian said earlier, our parts and technology get better because of the open source we have amongst ourselves, how we all share ideas. So anyway, look, I'm so serious in that video.
That's a builder in the zone right there.
I was trying to educate.
Educate. Hey, we've gotten some really good comments about Dubro over here in the chat. So just those are really kind. Keep them coming. Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks, guys. This has been a lot of fun and a lot of interaction. So, Brian, I guess we're going to put you on the spot now. So you said earlier you weren't in the hobby, but I'm going to get you into the hobby. So is there anything you're looking at as a kit caught your eye that you want to build?
Well, I'm looking forward to our master class. We're gonna build the Minuet by Old School Model Works. So I think it's a super cool plane. It's that old vintage style plane. So there's going to be some cool techniques. I'm sure I'll learn in that. I mean, I have a foam Horizon Park Flyer right now that I've been messing around with. So I'd rather crash that than a plane I've spent hours building, right? So I've been getting familiar flying that, and then I'm really looking forward to building that plane there. So,
But it's build month.
it's going to start early, I'm sure, because it's going to take me a little bit longer. But I think after that, it'll probably be a Cub, some kind of Cub. I'm a huge fan of Cub planes, and I'm currently just started working on my private pilot's license, and my goal is eventually to fly a Cub.
So, I'm going to laugh with you, Brian, because for the longest time, and this was not until recently, I had never flown an RC Cub. It just never made it into my hands. I flew a lot of other stuff, and I'm not sure why, but when I got the first one, which was the CZ Cub, the Carbon ZZ Cub, I loved it. And then what happened? Like bunny rabbits, I got 3 more Cubs.
Yeah.
so they're multiplying in my workshop as we speak. But you can't go wrong with a nice Cub.
Love it.
So you're on the road to get your private pilot's license as well?
I just started down that road. I'm hoping to complete by sometime next year, just because our show season is kind of crazy from January to March. So next summer, my big push is to get that completed, and so that way next year I could fly to Nats rather than drive from Orlando.
I love it. I have the same dream. I've not started it yet, and I ended up with a horse instead of an airplane or signing up for classes. So, but maybe we'll work it in somewhere along the way.
I'll give you some tips and pointers after I fail numerous times. How about that?
Hey, I had an actual RC flying lesson yesterday, and Tony Stillman is helping to make me a better pilot. And yesterday, I think I may have broke his brain slightly because I was getting better at the figure 8 pattern versus just the racetrack pattern. And he goes, I don't think anybody's done that before.
Love it.
We need to get her a Cub.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice little tail dragger.
Yeah. It's funny because this is just really kind of between Aaron and I, but I don't work over there in Muncie, and I've been to IAC. It's a beautiful place. I love going there for Camp AMA. It was beautiful for Nats. But a good friend of mine, he keeps his airplanes there So when he visits, he can fly his airplanes. I think I need to put a Cub up there. I'll let
Yeah.
Aaron borrow it from time to time.
There's space in my office, and you do not want me borrowing any of your airplanes until I become a more proficient pilot. Ask Tony.
That's funny. So, hey, I'm still on a giveaway ride here. Do you want to give away another item?
Yeah. What do you want to do? You want to do quicksands or swag
Let's.
or?
Well, we think we're gonna. You know what? I forgot to mention this because I'm looking at my notes now. But we mentioned that with the prop balancer. I forgot to mention with the prop balancer, you're adding the hoodie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We
Show the
just
hoodie
need
to
to know
everybody. So
that gentleman's
yeah,
size, but it's just a nice hooded sweatshirt. We stocked up on swag this year, so I will say I'm currently out of 2X and 3X t-shirts. So if you end up winning the t-shirt and you're that size, I'll give you a hoodie instead. So
or two
but
shirts.
yeah,
You
sure.
can multiply. Well, in this case, I think we're going to give away the 22-inch quick sander with the hat.
Okay. Yeah, right on.
So let's spin the wheel of fortune and see what we got. We have, I don't know, I didn't see the count this time. Hopefully it's a lot bigger. I see a lot more people in the room right now.
Yeah, this is great.
Coming. Peter Woodward. All right.
Right
Was it
on.
the AMA again? I was really hoping it was the AMA. I just had a feeling. Congratulations, Peter. You have won the 22-inch sander plus a Dubro hat. And I will tell you, I have one of those sanders. You will love it if you don't have one because you just wonder how you've gone without it for so long. It's nice to be able to do leading edges and so forth and sanding and just a lot of parts for that matter. So congratulations. And go email marketing@modelaircraft.org. Let them know who you are, and we will correspond with you to make sure we get that sander and hat to you. So congratulations, Peter. Thanks for watching the show.
Yes, thank you, Peter.
So, Brian, would you like to ride the rest of the show out with us while we go into our second half? You're more than welcome, unless you need to go fishing or hunting, and we need.
Nah, I mean, if you can call my boss and let him know that I need to do that.
Oh,
and
I
he gives
need
me
you to
the okay,
stay. Yeah,
then
sorry.
no, I'll hang out. I love being here, and it's fun hanging out with you guys for sure.
Well, I'm so glad you get to stick with us because really we're sticking with the same theme and it's build, right? And
Yeah.
so it's October build month. You've got your master class. We've got AMA's October build month. And boy, I tell you, this is fun for me because I'm a builder. And I was talking to my boss about changing things up a little bit. We did some great little videos last year where we had pilots do these little short reels for us that we shared on different things like Clevis's. Joe Vermillion, thank you. You were one of those friendly, helpful guides for our build month videos. And we had one on rubber bands. So there's just lots of great tips out there. But again, we wanted to have some fun this year. So because we wanted to stick with the build theme, we came up with a contest. So now this is not the same contest we're doing live, folks. This is a contest that you get to do. But I just posted this blog post. So I want you guys to just kind of follow along with me because you got to follow the steps here. It says October build month parentheses year contest. The way it's working is we want you guys to start a build today in October and take photos of its progress from now until next September because there's a deadline. And we want to show those builds for this AMA episode of October build month and display all those really cool builds. But there's a little caveat. You must fly it. So and if you go to the blog post, you'll get it in your email and AMA this week. But if you go to, and I'm trying to just go through the fine print for you folks, but it is a giveaway. We have a similar sponsor for the show, Old School Model Works. And it's very simple because you're going to be building and having fun in your hobby shop anyway. Why not be part of this contest? You're going to document your build. You're going to complete it. You're going to maybe give us some notes and highlights, describe what the photo's about, and then create a short flight video so we know you got it done. It's got to be able to fly. And then we will have a panel of judges go through details and how your story is and how well the flight video went. And we will pick 3 random winners. First place is going to have a choice of 2 different airplanes donated by Old School Model Works, and that's going to be the Ghost or the Lark. And then we have some AMA swag for second and third place. But here's the thing, it doesn't cost you anything. You're going to be building planes anyway because you love building out there, folks. So we encourage you to do so. You'll email me at leeray@modelaircraft.org. So we will be providing more information on that blog post and another social media post shortly that will give you all the specs on what you need to compile and send to us. So once we have it, we'll file it, we'll go through them all and then pick a winner. And I hope you guys win, because I think it's cool that if you're a builder, you get to get another plane, woohoo.
Woohoo. So how many kits do you have, Lee, just sitting around that you've not built yet? Because I would love to know the average number of that, like for all AMA members.
It's too many, and you really can't see it, but behind this corner here, for those of you who are old school, I have a yellow aircraft P-38 that has been staring at me for quite some time. It has been my bucket list aircraft. I kind of promised myself this was the last plane I was going to search for and hunt down, and I got it. And so I need to give it's going to be a 2-year job. So it wouldn't pass for October build year for sure. But that is the one plane I've been dying to finish. However, for build month, for this contest, I'm participating, not able to win. And I'm going to build the old school ModelWorks Mambo. It's a kit I got back, I don't know, about a year or two ago. I haven't had time to work on it, but I have all the parts, and now I have the incentive to follow through. And so I will document my build history on our AMA page in a blog, so you guys can see the process of my build. It might encourage more of you to do so. So if you have any questions about the contest, if you're not sure, please email me, leeray@modelaircraft.org. We do have a few caveats. We really don't want ARFs as part of the process, and unless it's like very large, lots of pieces, and maybe we can review it. But I also threw in there, if you have a rebuild, like if something's been crashed, I don't have a problem with rebuild month. So, because it sometimes takes just as long to do some of those projects, but I want it to be fun. I want you guys to enjoy it. And again, share what you're doing with other members.
I love it, Lee. This will be a really fun thing to go through the entire year.
Agree. Totally. And maybe I can get Brian to act now.
Yeah, I'm game. Let's do it.
I'd say he could possibly win. So please do so. But if you go to, like, again, I'm going to plug AMA, iFly AMA, our Facebook group. There are some really great posts that people put up. And in fact, if I can give me 1 second while I try to pull this up for us, we recently posted a video that I got from a guy who posted it on our iFly AMA Facebook group. And his name is Eaton Bryce. And he was at a flying site videotaping a young boy named Kyle Palco flying control line. And I saw it. I contacted him and said, I'd love to make this a big story for us. So if you guys have not been to our Facebook page, please do so at facebook.com/modelaviation. Go look at that video. It'll warm your heart. It's good to see youth doing control line. It's good to see youth doing model aviation. And I just had to share that with everybody else. And it's been doing really well, over almost 10,000 views now. And that's what it's all about. So you just know that there are people out there who love to continue this hobby into the youth. So thank you for sharing that, Eden.
Very cool. Very cool.
I love it.
Okay. So giveaway.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
All right. Because I only have a couple things left, and I figured let's keep everybody here inside. Oh, thanks, Max. Like, hey, I got someone to see it. It's very nice. So we got to keep our eye on Kyle. He'll be at Nats, soon. And if not already, I know his dad participated. So gosh, maybe he's a junior pilot and I didn't know. Awesome. So I think we're going to do the big giveaway.
Okay.
Can you show them all? Because I think this is so cool. So last up here, guys, is the entire quicksand set. Is the 5.5, the 11, and a 22-inch sander. You get all three. I am jealous because I want that. I'm going to go ahead and type in Dubro Nats right now. I'm going to go pull my alias.
Lee, no cheating. No cheating.
Lee,
well.
I know a guy. Just saying.
Eduardo Pentego. I don't know. I'm mixing stuff up. No, this is awesome. So guys, it's 70 people. I have over 70 people watching. So Bryce, let's spin the wheel. I love Ben's comment here. You can sand all things. Yes, you can. If you're the winner, everything is sandable. Tom Huff.
Tom
Congratulations.
Huff.
Yes.
Is that the Tom Huff that I think may be the Tom Huff, I think?
Yeah, I think
I
it's
think.
that time. So one bright question, Brian, did you I don't know if we addressed the actual sanding paper. Do you sell the drums?
Yeah. So each sander comes with 3 sheets, one of each grit, 180, one 150, and one 220. And then we sell replacement packs that come with 6 sheets, and those are, in the actual paper grit. So, and for all 3 sizes as well, it's a self-adhesive sticky back sandpaper. So it's not like you have to glue it or mess with tape or anything like that. You could just peel the backing off, drop the bar on it, press on it firmly, and you're good to go.
You know what? You get the sandpaper too, folks. It doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
And I love what Joshua posted, but this guy is correct. Jim Mac or J Mac. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Christmas in October. Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
what it is, folks. So, guys, thank you for playing. That was a lot of fun. Brian, thanks for sharing that.
Absolutely.
We still have a T-shirt to give away.
Oh,
I
well,
just
then
want to throw that out there.
Then I'm going to use, if it's in here, let me see if I can pull it up before Bryce does. I don't see it in there, but I was going to use the but wait, there's more hashtag. Maybe he'll find it for me while I'm talking. So let's hold that off. I'll do a couple more little notes for AMA Air, and then we'll do this. We'll do the shirt at the end. How's that sound, Brian?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so now it's time to share with you guys who is our club of the month for October. And it's the Denver RC Eagles. Let me pull up their little banner here. If I get a full screen, there you go. So congratulations, guys. I want to just tell them that this club was nominated. And you can do that. And I will just say you can send it to marketing@modelaircraft.org because that's our main inbox here. But someone had recommended this club, and rightly so. It's a great club. I love this aerial shot of their recent Warbird event. And I will say I love that I gathered a lot of the data online, and I was corrected. Their runway is 50 feet longer now. So I'm going to add that little caveat, the addendum. It says 400 by 275 here, but it's 450. And they did that a couple of years ago. So I'll have to tell them where I found the reference. But guys, I love that because we were interactive. They all read it. They shared it. And I'm really happy for this club. It's got a beautiful view. I'm pretty sure that you're seeing there at the top of the image is Denver. That's downtown Denver. So
Yeah, I see it in the background there. Congratulations to them. That's awesome.
yeah,
That's cool.
1960. Wow. It's nice to have clubs that can stand that long. And they are in a state park, I believe. So, or it could be a county park. I'm not sure, but it's Cherry Park, I believe. And they have this area designated for flying. And in fact, it's really nice. I saw a couple of ads from the community newspaper that announced their Warbird event. So it's great, guys. If you have events, talk with your community, put ads out there, let them know there's events so you can get some spectators out there and they can enjoy the show as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget that on modelaircraft.org, AMA has access to help with media, some press release examples and things for clubs as well. And if you need more information, please reach out. We'll send you in the right direction.
Thanks, Guillermo. He's watching. He's correcting me. I don't know if he's got any more up there, but it said, yes, it is Denver. We were correct. So thanks for watching. And I hope you were there for the Warbird event. It looked like great. I heard the rain was bad on Friday, but it opened up. The skies opened up and it was beautiful on Saturday. We also have another top of the month announcement, and that's our iFly AMA cover photo. And this one was a fun one, I think. So I can't wait to share this one with you guys. But this one's from Scott Taylor, and he stuck a little Rilo 360 camera onto his now is it Waco or Waco Waco airplane, and it's beautiful. I think that's so much fun, and I'll tell you, just because he sent me 2 images, I used the other one in the background. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, that's cool.
But he had a lot of fun with that. And Scott, thanks for sharing it. That's what you get when you get a lot of people who like your photo. It's just a lot of fun. So if you guys are not familiar with the cover photo contest, you can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/groups/iFlyAMA. And at the top of the page, there's a featured pin that talks about our cover photo contest. It's very simple. If you share a photo of your plane or a photo that you've taken for somebody else, submit it into the comment section, and feel free to give us some more information, because some people like to know, what plane that is and where it was taken, etc. And we award the photo that has the most likes a chance to be the cover photo. And this is the one that's currently decorating the iFly AMA Facebook group page. So thank you, Scott, again, and congratulations.
Very cool.
Beautiful plane.
So I've talked a lot. Do you want me to talk some more? Or do you have anything else you'd like to share, Aaron? Is there anything that you're working on that we don't have in our paper that I just love to have you chat with me for a little bit longer?
Oh gosh, let's see. I mean, there's always stuff that we're working on. There's always lots of good things going on at AMA, and I encourage, not just the members who are watching, but if you come back and rewatch, that you always reach out. We have wonderful programs that are available that many clubs and members aren't even aware that we have, like flying site assistance grants and Club of the Month and resources to help with media and engaging media within your community. So there's lots of programs and things that we can do to help our members. You just have to reach out and say, I need help. That's all you got to do. We're here.
Yeah, and for those of you who have not been there for a while, so I'll pull it up right now if you don't mind. Our Facebook page, modelaircraft.org. You have a lot of items at the top of your screen: Club Finder, Event Finder, programs for your clubs, flying site assistance. All our blogs are right here, and our AMA government blog. A lot of people ask about the FRIA statuses and so forth. We've released some stuff recently on our Facebook page and on our newsletter, so I encourage you to follow that. But if you need more up to date, please go to modelaircraft.org and click on the government blog. So do go to our website from time to time if you haven't been there in a while, and go through the links and see if something is new that you hadn't seen there before.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, then I will wrap it up with one last story. Are you ready, Aaron?
Lay it on.
Okay. This is all mine. I am going to an event I have gone to for 20-ish years. And I say ish because we don't talk about COVID. But here it is. This is one of my favorite events. I know that a lot of you out there have some that you just love going to. It's just part of your life. And when people ask you, what are you doing the first weekend of October? And I say, don't book me for anything. My kids were not allowed to be born in October. That was just the rule, But the first week in October, I head up to Tri-County Barnstormers in New Waverly, Texas. It's been a lot of fun. We'll be there. I know that we have some questionable weather for the next, Thursday and Friday, but I will attempt to do some live shows for you guys on our social media channels. So please follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And I'll also try to do some shorts on our YouTube channel. But this is an all-electric event. We have some incredible builders. Just look at some of the photos in there of the planes that are brought. And I also encourage you, if you're not on RC groups, to do so and go to the events page. We have a long thread of past best events there, including photos and some great stories to tell. So I will be out there at best. And I've always shared it with here on this show, plus our RC Roundtable podcast. And whenever I go to somewhere and talk to other RC pilots, we'd just love to have you guys hang out with us. It's very relaxed. And I hope to see some of you who are watching right now out there. So thanks for letting me share that. And that's all I have to say about that. Free plug.
Well, it looks like it'll be fun.
Oh, it is. It's always fun. I love being out with my friends. In fact, if I haven't said it 100 times, I'm going to say it 100 times more. That's where I met my two close friends, Terry Dunn and Fitzwalker, the two guys that I do the RC Roundtable podcast with. So, and I think many of you have similar stories of finding lifelong friends just because of this hobby. And again, I'm kind of plugging it back to Brian, but Brian Dubrow is part of that bond that has shared us, in fact, Terry, has helped me get some Dubrow swag. So it's all partnership, right? So
yeah,
thanks.
Is
I'm going to go back.
Friends though? Is it really friends or are they PICs?
Friends.
Oh, not partners in crime. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Friends. Oh man, I could. You know what? I'd love to keep talking because I could, and I'd have so much fun. Oh, but wait, there's more. Does that banner? Did you find the banner, Bryce? But wait, there's more. We promised at the end of the show we were going to do one more giveaway. That is going to be a Dubrow T-shirt. And so, you know what? You're still going to throw. Okay, last minute viewers who just jumped in, type in hashtag Dubrow Nats. You don't have to do it more than once. Just add it real quick. And Brian is going to show. Is it there? Is that the one in front?
Yeah, right here.
All right. We got a Dubro shirt to give away. So Bryce, spin the wheel. Let's see who our last winner is today. This has been fun, hasn't it, Aaron?
Yes, it has.
I think we need this little wheel for every show.
Yes.
You guys are like Pat Sajak and Vanna White. Spinning the wheel.
I thought it was going to be Regis and Kathleen Lee, but okay.
Oh, I heard that too.
Todd is our winner. I love it. Just Todd, nothing else. Todd, congratulations for winning the Dubro t-shirt. Please send us an email at marketing@modelaircraft.org. We will be in touch with you. We'll chat with you, get your information, and get that shirt to you. We'll find the right size for you as well.
Looks like Todd does some bluegill or crappie fishing.
That's
I can't tell
true.
from that picture.
Looks like a little bluegill.
Looks like it. I can't tell.
It's huge. That's bait. That's bait right there. Oh, all right, guys. Well, Brian, thank you so much for joining us. Aaron, thanks for jumping in your office there, your home office.
Yes, and thank you, Dubro, and all of the wonderful comments from everybody that showed up for today's show. Everybody over at Dubro, we can't say thank you enough for everything that you've done to support AMA and all the efforts that we have when it comes to events and our efforts in DC, all those things. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and let's make 2024 awesome.
I agree.
So for those of you joining us, maybe for the first time, if you're not a member of the AMA, we would love for you to join the organization. Go to modelaircraft.org/join. Again, go to our website as well if you want to learn more about the Academy of Model Aeronautics. And please visit our social media channels on Facebook, Instagram. We do have a TikTok channel too, and our YouTube, of course. And another quick shout out to Bryce, our producer, who's done some great videos for us recently. We've released some of those NATS videos out there as YouTube Shorts. Please go out there and go check them out and give them a thumbs up. That's it for me. Guys, anything else you want to add?
Congratulations to the winners.
Yeah, congrats to everybody. And thank you, AMA. Thank you to all our customers. And we appreciate all the support. And like I said, 2024 is 65 years for us, and we're looking forward to the next 65. So thank you, everybody. And thank you to both you, Lee, and Aaron, for all you guys do. Appreciate you guys.
Oh, thanks, Brian.
Bye, everybody.
Matt, my buddy, get well soon. Hope to see you at our next episode. Everybody else, you guys have a great time flying, whatever you want to do or building. We'll see you next time on AMA Air.